I'm gonna tell you guys something that no other YouTuber will tell you. Do not bring your kids to Costa Rica. Now, I know this is a hard topic to talk about because you're not going to want to hear it. You know, you're coming here with your kids. You got 2 kids, you got 3 kids, you got 1 kid, doesn't matter. And you want to come to Costa Rica. You want to follow your dream. But that's the issue, is that it's your dream. It's not your kid's dream. Your kid does not want to come to Costa Rica. As much as you may show him pictures of, you know, you probably show them pictures of monkeys and sloths and all types of crazy animals here, and you're like, oh my god, you're gonna be hanging out with these guys all the time, and you know, you're making it look awesome, you're making it look beautiful, and it is beautiful, but they're not gonna appreciate it like you are. They're not gonna appreciate, you know, they're not gonna want to do what you want to do every day. They're not, this isn't a life for, this is not a life for a 5, 7, 10-year-old kid to leave the States or Canada and come to Costa Rica and, you know, hang out on the beach all day. It's A, it's hot as hell. B, unless he's a complete surf rat, they're gonna get bored, man. They're gonna get bored. I see it all the time, and they just wind up on their iPads all day, every day. That's all they do, is they sit on their damn iPads. And I know you're probably like, yeah, my kid already probably does that, but it's gonna be even worse here. Just overwhelming feeling of just like being stuck in the house all day long. Like, that's literally what their life is going to be like here. I see it way too many times. I don't know if I can name one expat that I know. I know one chick that came here with 2 kids, and her and her boyfriend split up, but she's still here. She still has the kids, obviously. But yeah, I mean, I think that's one girl out of all the expats that I know. I think I know one person that actually made it work. You know, maybe if you're bringing like an infant here or something, that's one thing. But if you're bringing like a 7-year-old here, man, they are not gonna have any fun here. There's no roads for them to be skating and bike riding on. There's no, like, they're not gonna like the food. They're not gonna want to eat what you know, what you're gonna have to eat every day. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta understand, you're putting yourself in a position of, like, you know, you're gonna have to change everything you eat. You're gonna have to change everything you do in a day. Like, you're, you know, like, if you think like waking up every day and having no agenda is easy, I mean, it's not, because then you just sit in the house all day, and that's the issue. It's like, you're gonna have to, it's gonna be way more expensive, you know. Like, if you're thinking about like a budget-friendly move and you're bringing kids, you're out of your mind, because like I said, like, you're gonna have to eat the rice and beans every day, but they're not gonna want to do that. So when you pass Pop's ice cream shop, you're gonna have to pull over and go spend another $20 on 4 ice creams. You know what I mean? So that's, you know, it's like, there's so much that goes into it when you bring a kid to Costa Rica. I mean, like I said, if they're not an absolute surf rat, if they don't want to be at the beach every single day, and then you have to live by the beach, I don't know what else they would do. I mean, you know, we have some of the deadliest snakes in Central America here, so you're not going to really want them hanging out in the jungle all day, you know. I mean, there will be times for that or whatever, but not all day, every day. And I mean, look at this, dude. I mean, this is beautiful, right? But where are the people? Where are the people? There's nothing to do here. It's boring. It's boring as hell. It's really, I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. That's another thing Costa Rica people won't really want to tell you, is that Costa Rica is boring as hell. There's nothing to do. I like it. It's my type of life. This is just relaxing. Nobody around me to bug me. Nobody's gonna walk up on me while I'm smoking and going, hey, you know, you got a permit to do that here? You know what I mean? Like nobody's here to bug me. I love it. But that's isolation for your kids. Like, that's, you know, that's not what they need. You know, you're taking them from a life where they have all these friends and a school and all this stuff that they do, and then you're gonna bring them here and homeschool them, and they're gonna sit in the house all day, and they're not gonna learn Spanish, and they're not gonna want to learn Spanish, and then, you know, they're not gonna see monkeys every day. You're not gonna see like these cool frogs. You're gonna see toads, iguanas. You know what I mean? Like, there's not. It's beautiful. It's awesome. But like, this isn't the life for a child. This isn't a life to grow up. You know, from, you know, taking a kid from riding around in his backyard, you know, in the back alley with his buddies, you know, making skate ramps and stuff like that, and then you bring him here, and it's just like, there's nothing to do here. I mean, unless you get in with all the expats and you start hanging out with all like the expat crews and stuff like that. But I find them just to be a little weird, man. I mean, a lot of those people are like hippies, and you know, that's cool too, but like, they just live like a different life, that like super vegan, just, you know, it's just whatever. It's just a lifestyle that I don't live, so I wouldn't really vibe with those kind of people. So here's some like real deal piece of advice. Every single person that you bring with you to Costa Rica, you are cutting your chances in half of being able to stay full time. I'm telling you, if you came here with your girl or your boyfriend, you're already at 50% that you're not gonna make it. Then you bring a kid, and you bring 2 kids, you bring 3 kids. I mean, do the math. But really, I'm just telling you, I've been here long enough. I see it. I came here with a girlfriend, and she left, you know. I could have left, but I decided to stay. So I was like, hey, I'm gonna give it another couple more months, maybe a year, till I run out of money. And you know, YouTube just started blessing me with your beautiful faces, and kept me going. So yeah, so I'm just very lucky, and I'm one of a million. And I know a lot of people that have come, they've tried it, they left, and they, you know, they tell me all the time, like, man, it was just too expensive. And they all had kids, you know. So, but you bring these kids here, and you know, you homeschool them, you take them away from everything they know, and you promise them the world, but then they get here and they're bored out of their minds. They don't have anything to do. You live whatever, you live too far from, like, you don't live by a park, you don't have a, you know, paved road out front of your house or whatever. It's just gonna be boring. There's nothing to do. It's not like the kid, you know, unless you live in like maybe if you lived in like Bahia Baena, where you could just kind of, you know, tell them to jump on a bike and go cruise around the block or whatever. But still, again, without knowing Spanish, without knowing, you know, the culture here, the kids aren't gonna like take them in and like try to teach them Spanish and stuff like that. Like, these kids here, they start smoking weed at 13. Kids, I've seen some of the kids out there, you know, 13 years old, and you know, just like any other 13-year-old. But I also see some of the expats that bring their kids here, and I'm like, you don't want your kid hanging out with those kids. Like, some of these kids are little rebels, but that's fine. I was too. You know what I mean? That's all good. But I'm just saying, life here for a kid in Costa Rica, it's gorgeous. I mean, if you think that your kid would just want to lay in this river all day with no other friends, or, you know, it just gets boring, man. It gets boring. I see way too many expats come here with their kids, and I'm like, you're not gonna make it. You're not. It's just, it's impossible for you. It's too expensive. There's not enough to go. There's not enough going on for a kid to have fun here. Like I said, it's just boring. It's a boring life. This is it. This is what I do all day. And I know, I get it. You want to do this too, but you have children, and I just wouldn't bring them to Costa Rica. Not if you want to stay here long term.